Hi everyone, so today's look is just a really fun look. You can wear where you want. It's kind of a little bit of a night out look. It's got pink, cranberry violet, going into black, some really intense, I don't know, large cut glitter. And I kind of tried to do a very different pattern from what I normally do, and you'll of course see that in the tutorial. I just really diffused it out, and then just of course a very soft face because the eye makeup is so rich. So I hope that you enjoy this look, and thanks so much for watching. And to get started on this eye look, I want to start off by doing a very smooth, softer crease because I want to start transitioning it. From there, I'm going to go in with the Sigma brush. And this is the E70, and we're going to go into an Inglot eyeshadow number 501, which is just this really pretty purpley gray color. I'm just going to stamp this in the outer corner so I can get that color payoff by stamping, and then from there I'm just going to take small rotation motions to keep that pigment alive. If you go too straightforward with the windshield wiper swoops right away, then that's when you lose the pigmentation. So I do that more in the inner portion of the crease really fast because I want less pigment right there, but I want more pigment out here, if that makes any sense. Depends on your eye shape what you want, and you can always do more pigment in here and more pigment in here and then keep it soft. If your eyes are very far set, you can always keep it darker in here, and then it's up to you. So I just did that. And then because we are going to be adding a darker neutral into the crease, I'm just going to place my blender color right now and take Inglot's number 390 on that same angled brush. I'm just going to tap that over the edge of 501 and blend that out. I'm taking a very fun, bright, happy Sugarpill color, and this is a loose eyeshadow color, and this is Magentric. It's a very fuchsia, sparkly color. And I don't have anything like this from Inglot, so that's why I'm going for Sugarpill, and it looks like this. I'm sure Inglot's got lovely pinks. I have a pink from Inglot, I just don't think it's very vibrant. So I'm just going to take this up on my Sigma E55, and generally I try to stick with one brand, but sometimes you can't if you're looking for a certain color. And then I'm just going to spray the brush once I've patted that pigment on there, and we're just going to pat this all over the lid. You can always create a paste in the lid if you want. Be sure to let the lid air dry before you put it back on, or you can make your whole entire jar of pigment wet, which is gross. So I'm just going to pat that all over the lid and then smooth that into the crease. And using this pigment wet is going to eliminate the need to do a colored base on the bottom. This will make the color pop just as well, if not better. I'm taking a little bit of Inglot's number 74 AMC, and I do have a blog post of all my swatches. They're basically just swatches, it's not like a complete overview. Just all the colors I have in case you're interested, because it's kind of hard to shop online at inglot.com because you don't really have real swatches. I'm just going to apply this with my brush angle pointing this way. You can do it however it suits you. I'm left-handed, so my method may not be the best for you. If you're a righty, it depends. So I'm just going to blend that into the deep socket. I'm picking up quite a bit of color at a time. This is getting pretty pigmented at this point. And then just taking the tip and sort of working it in. taking the tip and using a little rotation motion, sort of drag it up in the outer bit, kind of just blend it out. I'm going to be taking a little bit of 494, which is that really pretty purple shimmery color. It's like a deep eggplant shimmery purple. And I'm just going to do sort of a little C shape using that same brush. We're kind of in the same color family for this, the main colored portions of the eye look. So it's just going to blend together well. And because I am using the same brush, it's got a little bit of pink on it. It's also kind of helped diffusing out some of the richer shades that I'm layering on top, like the purple. If I was taking like all different colors for this look, we'd probably run into a problem. But not in this case. The look is pretty much in a family. All the colors are in the same family. I'm just gonna blend that out. Make that more intense. I'm going to be taking a little bit of 64 AMC, which is just that really pretty black. This one has gold shimmer. You could take other black colors from Inglot, like 65 AMC has silver shimmer. That one's also a nice one. I like this gold one because it's a little bit more unique. It's a little bit more warm. And since pinks are pretty warm and there's a lot of unique shimmer in Sugarpill colors, I kind of want to play off of that and just do a slightly more unique one. 64 AMC, and we're going to place this in the outer portion of the eye. Wet n Wild also makes really amazing blacks. You could always take that instead. And then just kind of delicately diffuse that over the purple. So that purple really kind of helped set this up for a fairly easier or well-blended eye look. It would have been much more difficult to have made that black work if my face was covered in foundation or if I didn't have that purple. Now I do feel we could soften up the eyebrow arch a little bit if you want to leave it very kind of like intense and harsh. You can leave it like this if you like it. I don't think it's horrible, but it's just not my personal favorite. We're going to take a little bit of this light peach, and this is the Sigma E40, and it's just a blender, so any blender. And we're just going to blend out that crease so that we don't have a rough line. That's the difference between like a well-blended makeup artist look and a poorly executed one, I think. So that and then that. So I wouldn't even do that for stagey makeup, to be honest with you. It just looks poorly executed to me, so I'm just gonna fluff that out. If I wanted to do a deliberate cut crease, that's one thing, but otherwise, no. I'm gonna take this light white color. This is Inglot's number 453, and I'm just going to pop this in the arch of the brow bone. If there's too much shimmer going on, you could skip this step. The eye is already so elaborate, I say why not? That's just my opinion. I figure once you get to one point, go the other mile. But you can stop there if you need to. And we're just placing the inner tear duct and the arch of the brow bone. I'm gonna take Inglot's gel liner number 77. It's just a really beautiful inky black. I grabbed the wrong one. I'm gonna take Inglot's gel liner number 77, and it's just a really beautiful inky matte black. I'm gonna be picking this up on this cheapy angled color on the brush, sorry. It's from Sally's. It's just really, it's synthetic, but it's just really inexpensive. It's like $5 individually. I don't think the whole set from Sally's is a vegetarian or synthetic set, but you can always look into it if you're interested. And I'm just going to blend that over the upper lash line. And then I'm just going to add a tiny, 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 tiny flick just to help elongate the eye. Nothing too over the top because we already have a lot of the shadows are winged up pretty far. So they're almost kind of erased up into the brow bone, so I don't want too much liner. Now you can choose to keep the waterline neutral. I actually think that looks really gorgeous. But I'm gonna do the black just to kind of make it more intense. And I'm just going to place this waterline. I've already tight lined, so you don't have to watch that disgusting thing. And I'm just going to blend that out. And I'm just going to smudge it out onto lower lash line. See how far it goes? You really have to be careful with these. It's like the pro and the con with this pencil. I love it, but it's so creamy, it's ridiculous. I'm just gonna blend out the excess. Now I do have a few new things from Lit Cosmetics. I recently purchased a color. Like every single time there's a holiday, I purchase a color because they give you a little back. They give you the promo color, so it's good to like the Lit Facebook fan page. I'm not getting paid to say that. It's, like the Lit Facebook fan page because that's when I discover their little goodies. This one came out around Valentine's Day. You purchase anything and you can get Smooch. This is size number 3. It's a really gorgeous color that has like a mix of all the girly colors in between. The Lit colors now have sifters in them, and this is basically like red, purple, silver, pink, and I'll have a review for this in the bottom bar for you, so you can go ahead and check that out. I'm just going to take the Lit Clearly Liquid Glitter base, and I'm going to apply a little bit of this. I'm going to apply a little bit of this to the center and a little back on my eyelid. I don't want to cover up all of the Sugarpill color. I want some of it to peep through. So I'm just going to place it like so. I'm going to allow it to set up. Actually best to lower your lids a little bit so you don't get the transfer up in the crease. When I first started working with these Lit glitters and the base, I had a few issues trying to keep it from bunching up in the crease, and that was because I just wasn't sure how to apply it. This is a solid size 3, so it'll cover the space pretty well. I had to do a lot of blending and reblending, and my first initial looks with Lit glitters were nice, but they were very harsh because I hadn't really played with them. If you live in the US, these will take about 10 to 14 days to ship out to you. So if you need glitter in a pinch, or if you know you want these, order them ahead of time. But 10 to 14 days for a Canadian brand is pretty, it's pretty steady. That's not too bad. So that is Smooch. I love it. That's the first time rocking size 3. I love it. This is their Fun Loving Fancy Free Cut. And then for blush, I'm going to be taking the Stila's Custom Color Blush. This is their pink one. Pink is just a more youthful tone to me, and I want this to be like very princessy, young, and cutesy. It's like a very girly, over-the-top, done-up look. And I'm just going to pop that on the cheek, and you could build it to the color intensity of your dreams. And for lips, I'm going to apply Too Faced Glamour Gloss in Pillow Talk. Just a nice pinky nude. There's already the pink cheek, and it's a lot. So just that, and I hope that you enjoyed this look, and yeah, I hope it works for you, or you work with it, or try it out, and thanks for watching.